I chose a topic that I would never normally choose to do this particular workshop, because I came to my attention that a lot of people had been speaking to me about feeling under attack by other people's energies, by society, by just everyday situations that are more intense than they've ever been before. So I decided to put this together for those that are interested. And it's interesting because a lot of people said this is so needed, but the response wasn't so high. And I think that there's also, with this, quite a bit of resistance. Because when we start looking at what is coming at us, we also have to look at what we're putting out. And we also have to look at what's going on for us. And we then have to look at change. And change is the hardest thing for a majority of people. So that's why we're here. That's why I'm doing this. And so the idea is that I'm going to discuss different types of negativity that come into our lives from different sources, and how we can deflect those energies, how we don't take them in, because we are energetic sponges. So I'm going to start first. We're just going to come into the space. So just close down your eyes for a moment, and just going to sort of connect, really create a capsule here. And really connect now to the ground beneath you, your sit bones, on your bolster, on your pillow, on your mat, on the floor, wherever you're sitting. Make that connection of your tailbone, your buttocks, any part of your legs, feet that is touching the ground, and feel it. Make a conscious connection. And as you make this conscious connection from your tailbone, feel that you have roots, that you are actually, your torso, your whole being is an ancient tree, and that you have roots growing from your tailbone down through the floor, down through the sand, the swamp, the clay, the bedrock, deep into the earth. And these roots not only go deep, they also spread. Feel that deep connection into the source of Mother Earth. And now start to feel into the trunk of your tree, which is your torso. And you can be as creative as you like. What is your trunk like? How does it feel? What sort of surface or bark does it have? What color is it? Be creative, whatever comes to you. You don't have to fit in with what you relate to as reality. What feels for you? This is your tree. And now feel as you come up towards the crown of your head, that from that crown of your head you have branches coming up and extending high and wide into the sky. Feel them extending up into space. And as you feel your branches high, maybe even beyond your perception of sight, do you have any foliage? And what does that foliage look like? Maybe it's dense, maybe it's sparse, maybe you don't have any. Does your tree have any fruit or any flowers? And again, you don't have to be limited by what you know in this world, whatever arises for you. Do you have any animals, insects, wildlife that live in your tree? Any birds, any possums, a monkey, koala, whatever. Whatever shows itself to you, if at all. So now as you inhale through your nostrils, you're going to draw energy from the center of the earth, like light, like the molten core of the earth. Draw it up through the roots of your tree, as you inhale up through the trunk and up through the branches. And as this molten light reaches the tips of the branches, it falls like rain all around the tree back down into the earth on the exhale. And continue as you inhale, drawing the light up through the roots, through the trunk, through the branches, and the exhale is coming down like rain into the earth, being recycled. Stay with your breath and stay with the sensation and the imagery. And come to the realization that this current that is running through you from the earth, up through you, up through your branches, and coming out and circling back down into the earth is an electrical current. This electrical current, that you are a living battery. You have poles, positive and negative, north and south. And this electricity that runs through you is what is making everything tick. In yoga we call it Shakti. It's a feminine, divine energy. As you've allowed yourself to feel this, slowly allow the whole imagery to fade. Bring the light from the tips of the branches, any energy there, draw it back down through the torso, through the trunk of the tree, down through the roots, down into the earth. Feel all of the energy that we just worked with, down through the roots, down into the earth. And when you feel grounded, solid, stable, all of the energy is back in the earth. Just blink your eyes open and come back into this space. Okay. So continue with your tea. So it's just a way of showing that we are not just this voice in the head that consistently chatters and talks a lot of rubbish, a lot of gossip, a lot of nonsense. What you're having for dinner, where you're going tonight, what somebody said at work, they're a pain in the butt, whatever. Somebody doesn't like me, somebody likes me. So this is really the root cause of a lot of our problems. And we're finding that with internet, with radio frequencies, that what has always been a human issue, as in getting on with others, has become hugely toxic for so many people in their life. And we place so much emphasis on being liked, not liked, blocked, unblocked, friended, unfriended. And so this is one of the ways that we take on this negativity. And it's not just we are telling ourselves that. There's also the external projection from others at us. So you may see somebody that you know on social media and they're having a beautiful holiday in the Maldives, and all of a sudden this envy comes up, this jealousy, this toxic feeling towards your friend. Whatever. Oh, they're having such a good time. Why am I not having a good time? Why am I stuck here doing this? So the important thing is to realize where this toxic energy comes from and how to deflect it, and also how to strengthen our own energy field so that we don't absorb it from others. That's the most important thing, because most of us are empaths on some level. There's very few people that aren't. And the degree that you absorb it is the degree that you are vibrating. So if you don't understand what that means, it means what we were just talking about, electrical currents, that we are particles of light vibrating. Now that's not some, yogic thing. It's not some new age thing. It's a scientific fact. We are particles of light vibrating, and we have a frequency, a sound. Our particles vibrating have a sound. So we have our own sound. That sound and that frequency attracts and repels. So some frequencies we'll like, some frequencies we won't like, depending on our frequency. So we usually attract what is within our frequency range, whatever that is. So the way that you want to go beyond that is to raise the vibration of your frequency. So the old saying, high vibe, back in the 70s, is absolutely true. We have to raise the vibration so that we are vibrating higher, and then we move beyond the lower frequencies that pull us down. Anybody got any questions before we move on?
I don't have a question as such, but from my point of view, when I was hurting and I didn't heal myself, I was doing exactly what you're saying. I was jealous of other people's happiness.
Yeah.
Once I healed myself,
I didn't understand that.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'll explain. I don't have those issues.
Yes.
I'm actually happy to see people happy.
Yes.
But when I was down,
Yes.
bottled up,
Yes.
I was.
That's right, and you attract that in.
Exactly.
So you
Yeah.
know you can't heal or you
Yeah.
can't move beyond that. And that's the thing is when we are vibrating, so a low frequency can come in through ill health. So if we've had an operation or we've been sick or we are depressed, say we've been in a love relationship and the relationship is broken up, or we've had a huge argument or whatever, those types of things are fertile ground to take our energy right down. Because you'll all notice, if you've been in those situations, which everybody has, I'm sure, that's normal, then we feel exhausted. You have an argument with somebody that you love and you're like, oh God, I'm just exhausted. I can't do this anymore. Or, you sort of, you have a stressful situation at work and a lot of pressures on you. It's like someone's sucking the life force, like your blood out of you. It's like someone's put a needle in and they're just like taking it out. You become exhausted. And so this weakness lowers the vibration even further. So then it needs conscious awareness to start to move beyond that point. Which is why a lot of times when people start to go down, they go down, 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 down. It's like bad luck. There's no such thing as bad luck. It's frequencies attracting frequencies of the same energy that's taking you further down. So what we're going to be working with this afternoon is looking at ways to raise our vibrations, which is there's many ways. And it's not easy. So it's not something that's going to happen like this. And it's not a magic pill. There's no pill that you can take that's going to raise your vibration, not permanently. In fact, taking a drug or something that makes you feel good is just a bit of a band-aid, because when you come down off the drug, everything is the same or possibly worse. So it's lowering your vibration even more. So it's really important to sort of really have this awareness of what is going on around you, what is going on for you, and how you look at what you're attracting into your life and what do you want to attract into your life. Now, I'm not going down, the manifestation secret stuff. It's more about, I'm just working with the magnetic quality of our vibrations. And so if we want to attract more positive things, then we need to work on raising our personal vibrations. Now, there are techniques which we will be doing this afternoon that you can use over and above techniques to raise your vibration as protection. So and they've been tried and tested, for quite some time, some thousands of years that I will show you, and others a little bit more new agey. But it's ways that you can use to really protect yourself in between doing other things to raise your own personal vibration. So apart from the personal attack, we have EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. So we live in a time and a culture, and I think just about every culture in the world now, not just our culture, has and is inundated with electromagnetic frequencies. So we have, every home has a Wi-Fi router, a TV, mobile phones, all kinds of computers, all kinds of technology that is constantly tapping into these frequencies. Now, these frequencies, even though you can't see them, they're very real. We know because the phone's working and the music's playing and everything's happening. They're there, even though we can't see them. But we can feel them, even if you don't realize it. So these frequencies, unless, again, you have a strong energy field and a strong vibration, can make you very unwell. They can make you exhausted, they can make you have headaches, they can affect eyesight, so many things. So all of these things we're working with, we can't see them, but we can feel them. Any questions? Anything anyone wants to share? Everybody's good. Good. That's good. I just want to make sure. I don't want to keep going, and then someone says later, I lost you back there. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is working with this afternoon. So some of the techniques that are I found personally very helpful, because by my nature as a young person, I was the ultimate empath. I suffered so many illnesses and depression and bipolar and all kinds of things. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't belong here. That's what I knew. I didn't belong here. Why am I here? Because this is just too intense for me. And I've learned throughout my life techniques that have taken me to a whole new way of being, a whole new self. And so what we're going to be working with is, obviously, breath is a big one. So when I say breath, it's techniques that we are going to do a little set for those who, sorry Scott, who aren't too keen on it. He's fallen asleep. He must be really...
No, I wasn't.
He won't be in a minute when he starts breathing.
I will struggle with that too.
That's okay. Take your time with it. So it's really just about, working with breath to strengthen the energy field. So they're important. One of the most important things with strengthening the energy field is activating the navel. So that center is our solar plexus, our internal sun. It's the center of willpower, the center of being able to manifest into the world. And so we need a strong solar plexus to start with. So it's like, you're not going to go very far if you haven't got petrol in your car. And this is what this center is about. This is kind of your engine, and then the breath's the petrol. So you need that happening to be able to really motivate, to be able to really move forward in life, which is why a lot of people get stuck. So the practice we did at the start with the grounding and the tree is also something that's very lacking in the modern world, is authentic grounding. So being stable on the earth. A lot of people are operating in their higher triangle of chakras, and when that happens, you become very airy-fairy. You get confused easily, you don't know, you can't make decisions, you don't know what you're doing next, you feel out of control because there's no roots going into the earth. There's nothing to ground you. I've spent the first half of my life there, and it's not a nice place to be. And of course now, people get medicated for that sort of thing. So it makes it exasperates it even worse, which is really, really unfortunate. So it's really a matter of being able to, and learning how to ground yourself. Now you can ground yourself through breath techniques. You can ground yourself through doing outdoor activities, which all of you do, I know that. But when you're doing outdoor activities, you need to be barefoot. So it's like really grounding, like really making that connection to the earth beneath you. Gardening, Betty knows that. So those types of things. But also the awareness of your physical body. So a lot of times we have a disassociation with ourself. So when we're thinking about things, it's like we're not actually feeling it from our body. We're not feeling it from our own body. The body becomes this kind of thing that's meant to perform a certain way. And when it doesn't perform that way, we get really shitty. It's like, oh, my back, oh, my knees, oh, my arms, oh, my shoulder, oh, my legs. Happens to everybody, but once we start to disassociate with our body, then we're immediately ungrounded, we're immediately out of it. And then we don't know what the heck's going on. We start to resent our physicality, we start to resent the body instead of tapping in and really connecting with the body and going, body, what can you do? What can I do to help you? What can I do to help my body? So you can lie down. Definitely. That definitely helps. But, you know, it's really about not expecting, because we are self-abusive with the bodies as well. We abuse our bodies, wanting them to perform and do things that we are not always in a position for the body to handle. And then we get hurt, we get wounded, we don't heal, and it becomes this ongoing issue also. So that's that part of it. So then looking also at other things that we're going to be working with to help with negative energy is mantra. So sound, mantra is frequency, and these frequencies are designed to do all different things, but there are very specific frequencies which will strengthen and build on strengthening your vibration, the vibration we spoke about at the start of the conversation, these molecules vibrating. So the mantras help to solidify and make it stronger and help build. Once that becomes higher, then we have a stronger immune system, we have a stronger sort of armor around us. Our energy, our auric field, you know, is vibrating also higher. So it becomes this impenetrable force. Whatever wants to come at us, even if it's unintentional, you know, like an unintentional envy or whatever, we're not feeling it, we're not absorbing it. I mean, I'm sure you've all felt at times like, oh, I just don't feel myself. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just feel really out of sorts. Or, you know, gee, I've got this pressure in my head and I don't know what it is. Or some other kind of psychosomatic type thing going on. And a lot of times it's energy that we are feeling and we don't know how to translate that. We don't know what that is. So mantra's amazing, and we're going to be doing some mantra, and I'll give you a couple of mantras that are the most potent for like creating a strong shield, also clearing energy. So, you know, once we have absorbed some of this toxicity, we're like a sponge, so we need to clear that out first. Otherwise, we're carrying that toxicity around in us also. So we're going to be working on that as well. And then we are working also with mudras. So mudras are hand gestures, different ones. And there's a very beautiful, very powerful sequence that I will be showing you. And this is a tantric practice of using mantra and mudra. It's called a nyasa, where you place the mantra in the body. And it creates a very, very, very strong protection when nobody will mess with you. I do it about 3 times a day. Nobody will mess with you. We laugh because I do it 3 times a day. Once isn't enough in this world. You've got to keep it up. So you just do it. So that's going to be recorded, and because you will all get this recorded.
I would.
You're all going to get this
Something
recorded.
I've forgotten already.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just running through it. So you're all going to get the recording. You can go through it. You can go to the practices. You can cut bits out when you get it. Like if you want to separate different practices, you can cut and do whatever you like with that. So that's part of it. So, okay, any questions before we move on? We'll go into the discussion. I don't want to bore you with all that. It's too much information in one go. We'll get into the practice, okay? Everyone had their
What do
tea?
you do when somebody saps your energy because they're so negative and they don't realize they're doing that?
That's where we have to use these practices to do it. So like the protection that we were talking about, that protective sequence I'm going to show you. If you know you're going to visit somebody that's potentially that way, you do it before you leave the house.
I'll have to do it all the time.
You have to do it every 5 minutes. That's right. So,
So,
and then also, you know, like we have other things.
Come up with an excuse not to go and visit that person.
Yeah, you can do that. So the other thing I was going to say is, which, you know, most of you probably know this, but then you can also use stones. So we've got shungite for your electromagnetic frequencies to help absorb those so they're not so harmful.
Sorry, what's that, Al?
Shungite. So it's a stone.
Oh,
Comes
that's
from
a stone.
Siberia. This has been shaped, obviously. You can get little bits. People carry it around with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a pyramids.
yeah, you can get.
With different things in it.
Yeah, well, they organs.
Yeah.
Organs. You
Yeah.
get organs as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So there's lots of different things that you can sort of mobile, put in your home or whatever that help absorb predominantly electromagnetic frequencies from your devices. So that's really helpful. Obsidian is one of Carl's favourites and mine. And obsidian is like black glass, volcanic glass. You can have any shape, any kind of. We've got little dragons and that made out of it as well. But obsidians are very potent, absorbing stone. Obsidian is really any negativity. So if somebody's targeting you and sending negative vibes to you, you know, and I'm sure we all have sort of what we would call like enemies or people that we know are, have got negative charge towards us. Then things like obsidian, wearing obsidian, you can get those charm bracelets, you know, wearing obsidian around your neck, carrying a piece with you, having it in your home can help deflect or absorb those negative vibes. So that's a really potent one. Tourmaline is another one, really, really strong. A lot of people wear tourmaline pendant, or you can get tourmaline malas, you know, mala beads. Tourmaline's a little more expensive, but it's very potent for electromagnetic frequencies and also for personal attack. So the thing is with personal attack, you don't even know it's happening because quite often the people that are targeting you are your friends. And I know that sounds really weird, but it's true. It's like those closest to you are watching, like, are most envious of you. So not always, but it can be. So it's good to have those types of things with you. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of practice. So we're going to do just a short Kriya set. If you feel at any stage it's too much, please just stop and rest. You can lie down at any time that you feel. Now the reason I'm giving you this set, do you want to get the cups done? Yeah, if you collect the cups, and I'll just explain what the Kriya set is.
Okay,
It's I'll take it up for you. There you go, darling. Thanks. Okay. So the practice we're going to do is, it's not going to be too long, it's a little bit, and it's using breath, it's using mantra, it's using mudras, it's using movement, and it's the most powerful form of yoga to shift energy in our body and to raise our vibrations. So it's the most powerful form of yoga. It's like the rocket fuel of yoga. Okay? So we're going to do that. And some of it's very, very meditative. So you don't stress out.
No.
Okay.
The rocket fuel, I call it a plum rendis.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, not the same effects
Not
as
the
plum
same
brandy. No.
effect, the rocket fuel.
No. Okay. So close down your eyes. Come to sit with your spine tall. Again, connect to your sit bone. Again, connect to your breath, the natural breath. Inhale and exhale. Watch your breath, feel your breath. Make that connection to your life force. No breath, no life. Every inhale is a birth, every exhale is a death. And the first thing you ever do on arriving in this world is inhale once you leave your mother's womb. And the last thing you will ever do in this world is exhale, never to inhale again in this form. A path all of us will travel. So it's the power of our breath. Now the breath works with the nervous system. So as we can direct and control our nervous system by different breath techniques, we can increase our heartbeat, we can slow down our heartbeat. We can increase our blood pressure, we can slow down our blood pressure or lower our blood pressure. We can revitalize ourselves or we can put ourselves to sleep. This breath is the great controller. This breath contains prana, life force, your consciousness. No breath, your consciousness is not in this body. That's the tap, the funnel, the portal to our awareness and our operation. Bring your hands to the heart center in Namaskar. Rub your palms briskly together. Bring the palms to stillness. Place the thumbs at the heart center. We'll open with 3 Oms. Deep inhale. 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 Namaste. Bring your hands down. So you have a choice here. It's alternate nostril breath. I encourage you to do the first one, but if it's a problem, please do the second one. Bring your index finger, middle finger to the space between the eyebrows. Your thumb is at the right nostril, your ring finger is at the left. You release the ring finger, you inhale left. You close the left, you release the thumb. As you exhale out the right, the navel comes to the spine. Close the right, inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. And continue inhaling left, exhale right. Start slow. When you can, speed it up, speed it up. Now if you are having problems with this, you go into an alternate nostril breath. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. No pumping the navel. But the navel is where it's at. So you want to activate this navel center. Close the right nostril. Take a deep inhale left. As you inhale left, you contract your anal, urinary, perineal muscles. Draw them tight. Draw the breath up as if you're going towards the space between your eyebrows and focus there. Hold your breath. Keep the root lock on. It's Mula Bandha. Hold your breath. Release the thumb and slowly exhale right. As you exhale right, release Mula Bandha. Now it's the same practice, opposite side. Inhale right, exhale left. Pump your navel on the exhale. Start slow if you need to. Go at your own pace. I'd rather you go very slow and push the navel than not at all. Close your left nostril. Deep inhale right. As you inhale right, contract Mula Bandha, your anal, urinary, and perineal muscles. Hold them. Focus space between the eyebrows. Hold the breath. Release the ring finger. Exhale and release Mula Bandha. Bring your hand down, regular breath. Now that can be quite a tricky breath, but it's balancing the right and left hemispheres of your brain. It's clearing your sinus cavities. So you're allowed to get more prana into your body. But most importantly, it's activating the navel center. So the navel center is your courage, your fearlessness, your strength, your ability to achieve. Most important, your ability to achieve. So we're now going to do a practice that uses both nostrils and pumps this navel. Okay? It's called breath of fire or Kapalabhati. So if you've ever done Kundalini yoga, you would have done this. You can again start slow, build up, and you're going to bring your hands in a triangle. So the fingers are connected, the index finger, thumb, and you're bringing it to the heart. Inhale, you take it out. You have a soft gaze through the triangle, and you breathe with the pumping the navel. So it's natural inhale, pull the navel back, exhale nose, and then release, inhale. The breath just goes out after the exhale. I'm exaggerating it so you can hear it. And if you can speed it up, speed it up. You want to get the center going. It might freeze on you, that's fine. Relax it and then start again. Big inhale. You're going to track the anal muscles. Focus through the triangle, soft. Retain the breath. Slowly exhale, bring it down. Regular breath. So it all can feel quite a lot first, but then it becomes second nature. So simple, but not so simple. All we're doing is bringing the navel in and the navel out. Navel in, navel out. But it's outside of the regular. And also over time, because we have collected certain amounts of negativity, certain amounts of trauma, these centers are frozen. They're harder to activate. They don't want to know. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? You know, it's frozen. It's like trying to move your hips when you know, and we're going to do that too. So, but it's trying to do that is really not an easy thing. Okay, so just connect to yourself on your mat again. Bring your awareness back to your being, your physicality. Put it into your skin. Beautiful. The next breath is going to be a little bit active. It's an inhale nose, exhale mouth. And you can move your legs any way you want. The arms come up, you form fists, and then you punch the air. So this is an opportunity. So what we're doing is we are getting rid of stuck, stale energy. We're clearing our lungs, we're getting rid of carbon dioxide, and we're also getting rid of mental toxicity. So anything that you have that's bothering you, anything you're angry about, anything you're frustrated about, since now or forever in your life. It doesn't have to be now. It could be something that happened that you're still holding on to. Somebody that really pisses you off. This is an opportunity to get rid of them. Yeah? Okay. Inhale up. Active. Punch them out. Let your arms go loose, nothing forced, just punch it out. Whatever you're hanging on to that you don't need in your life, whatever anyone has done to you that's really giving you the shit, punch it out. You deserve better than that. You don't need this stuck, stale, negative energy stuck in you. It's not who you are. Last one. Come to stillness and breathe. Breathe. You know, if you want to clean something, you have to agitate it. Your washing machine works by agitating the clothes. You want to wash a dirty pan, you've got to scrape it hard. Nothing comes clean by wishing it. It takes action, kriya. It takes focus. It takes wanting. How much do you want to free yourself? If you're happy, stuck in your uncomfortable state, that's okay. But it's a really good idea to liberate yourself from that. Slowly come to standing. I'm not going to get you to do anything too crazy yet. Or maybe not. Might be crazy for you guys. Okay. Plus it's good to move your legs. Let's give them a little shake. Shake it out. So this particular kriya, take your feet a little further than hip width apart, bend into the knees. Hands come on the thighs, come forward. We're going to chant, hut. Okay, I want you to really give it all you've got. Hut. And hut, oh that's it, Betty. Hut means force. So we want to force this stuck energy out. We are taking back our personal power that we have allowed others to leak. We've been leaking everywhere, and other people have been taking it. You ever notice people come to you and they go, oh, I feel so good after I've seen you, and you feel exhausted. Okay, so we don't want that. This is leaking. We want to stop it now. Okay, so it is fierce look. Rest, receptivity when you open your hands and breathe. Big slow breaths. Ridding yourself of toxicity. Ridding yourselves of the thoughts and opinions of others. Ridding yourself of the need to have to feel that you need to please everybody. A lot of the toxicity around us, we allow it through our desire to be liked, through our desire to please. People treat us the way we teach them to. So here's your opportunity to say no more. And we don't have to do it in an angry way. It's an empowered way, because when you're empowered, you're not angry. You're just in your full self. Empowered. Anger's out of control. Empowered is power of the self. Slowly bring your feet together. Next one's also a little bit active. This one is really a beautiful one. It's not a beautiful practice. It's a really beautiful way to get rid of a lot of the stuck stuff on us. This is called Simha. So I'm going to give you some choices. The girls know this one from the morning. It's one of my favorites. So it's, the opportunity is, so it's a lion's breath. We all know lions are very fierce, very courageous animals. So the eyes are open. Go at your own pace. And it's inhale up. As you exhale, your eyes pop out, you stick your tongue out and you roar. Okay? Have fun with it. Inhale up. Now you can do one arm at a time, so you might get tired doing that. So if at some stage you feel that's too much, you can go rah, 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 okay? Whatever feels good, as long as it's coming out. Ready? Inhale. You are shedding every bit of rubbish that is stuck in your life. Everyone that's ever had it in for you. You can do it sitting down, Betty. Shred it to pieces. Get rid of it. You think a lion would put up with this? Roar like a lion if you can. All of the emotions stuck in us. Shred it up, rip it up. Everyone that's ever been mean to you, anyone that's ever ripped you off, anyone that's ever been nasty to you. Anyone that's ever manipulated you, tried to control you. Anyone that's taken away your voice. Anyone that's told you to shut up. Let them go. Almost there. Come to stillness. Woo. Breathe. 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 You want to destroy something, you have to tear it apart. All that old programming. All the old poor me's. All the old, why is this always happening to me? Because you're vibrating at the same rate. Gotta raise it up. Raise it up. In your own time, when you're ready, come to sit back on your mat. Next one's meditative. We've done all the hard work.
Yeah, I've been sick with this and
You okay?
struggling, yeah.
You're right.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You're here and you're meant to be doing what you're doing. And that's for everybody. Like whatever you're doing is where you're at, and that's good. You're here and you're doing something. Something to shift that stuff that's stuck. And sometimes we don't realize how much is stuck until we come up with something like this. Because as I said, the reality is it's a very simple thing. You just got to stand there and go, rah! That's it, for quite, a couple of minutes. But we come up against brick walls. And those brick walls we come up against is all of our traumas, our fears, all of the things that we believe about ourselves, or all of the leakages we've been giving to others. It's all of our weaknesses. And we want to push through that at some point, in some way. We want to push through it. Because we can only go forward. We can't go back. Our life is a one-way street. So do we want to keep carrying all this heavy stuff through our life? And energy is like a heavy load. It's heavy stuff. All of the things we've been through, all of people's opinions on us. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Why would any of us believe anybody else's opinion? They don't know what they're talking about anyway. Their own lives are messed up. Why would we listen to them? Anyone that has an opinion about you, look at their life and then go, why am I listening to you? Why do I care what you think of me? Get yourself in order, mate. Get your own life together before you start hassling me. I don't care. You know, opinions are very, very unnecessary things we take on. Sometimes, and I admit, sometimes it's a good opinion. Sometimes it's a critique that can be helpful. And our ego can take it as a negative. Oh, that person said, told me that this and this. And they're just jealous of me. They might be, but they might be sincerely also giving some positive feedback. So it's a fine line sometimes. We can't always just dismiss it, but we can tell the difference. So next Kriya is a beautiful meditative one. So this connects us to a bigger aspect of who we are. Excuse me, I've been roaring too much as well. So, inhale nose. As we inhale nose, the head comes up. We focus at the space between the eyebrows. And the mantra is Om Kali Kaye Namaha. So I'll help you with that for a while. Excuse me. As we exhale, we say it 3 times. So it's Om Kali Kaye Namaha. Om Kali Kaye Namaha. Om Kali Kaye Namaha. So we will say that mentally to ourselves. On the exhale, the chin comes to the chest. And we take 3 breaths. No rush with the breaths. And then when you're ready, the chin comes up. You focus at the space between the eyebrows. You're opening your throat chakra. And you are mentally chanting. Sorry. Om Kali Kaye Namaha. Om Kali Kaye Namaha. Om Kali Kaye Namaha. Then the chin goes to the chest and you take 3 breaths. And you continue this. Full awareness of your mantra Om Kali Kaye Namaha as you say it to yourself. Full awareness of the 3 breaths you take when your chin comes to your chest. Be fully present in the practice. Stay connected to the practice. Mind wanders, bring it back. Keep going. Stay with the practice. Stay with the mantra. Stay with the breath. Last round. After your 3 exhales, release the practice and come to sit up. So moving into the sequence that I was talking about. So it's quite an interesting thing because it's a practice that's been used throughout India for a very long time. Let's say thousands of years. Where are we? Probably, we'll make it, we won't exaggerate, we'll say 1500. So it's using mantra and mudra and intention for protection. It's a practice that's called nyasa. So nyasa is using energy, the vibration of the mantra, and placing it into the physical body with our hands through mudra. So this one is, I'll go through it once and then we'll break it down and we can all have a go at it. So it's, the thumb comes to the base of the ring finger and it's I'm, Kleem, I'm, Kleem, Sau, Kleem, I'm. Okay, so that's the first part. So it starts at the tip of the index, the thumb, and you run it down the finger to the base. So it's Aim is the mantra. So these are bija mantras, they're seed mantras. So they're like a concentrated, potent, condensed mantra. Aim, Kleem, Sao, take it to the next finger, ring finger, Sao, ring finger, Kleem, Aim. So washing our hands of it. Okay, that's the first part. The next part is Aim, Kleem, third eye center, crown of the head, Sao, Sao, two fingers, other two fingers, Sao, around the head, Kleem, sorry, Sao, sorry, I'm, Kleem, Sao, yes, that's it. Now I'm confused. Sorry, I'll do it by I've never broken it down like that. I'll go through it and then we'll go again, sorry. Okay. Okay, got it, right, okay. I break it down like, well, I'm lost here. Okay, so we've done the fingers. Then, so it's, go through it again. I'm, Kleem, Sao, Kleem, I'm, Kleem, Sao, Kleem, I'm. Okay. Then we go, Bu, Buva, Swaha, Om. Then two fingers interlock. It's forming a lock, which means it's done. And the mantra is Dig Bun. Dig Bun. And then it's two fingers against the palm, and you hit the left foot on the earth, and it's Hum, Astraya, Pat, like P-H-A-T. All of that is done mentally, apart from the mudras is done physically, but you do it mentally, so you don't actually have to say that out when you're doing it for yourself. You just mentally do it. So I do it at my little shrine every morning, evening, if I'm going out. It's something you can do. You don't have to do it at a shrine. Just have the intention for the protection. This particular sequence is said to be absolutely, no one will mess with you. Nobody will take you on. Nobody will try and mess you. Okay? There's other words for it, but it's like you become totally unmessable. No one will take you on.
One of those other words, huh?
Not for the recording. This is for kids? No. Okay, so we'll run through it again. We'll break it down. So it's fingers at the tip. So it's I'm to the base. Kleem, same finger. Yeah. Sao, Kleem, I'm. Then he's got it. Yeah. I'm, Kleem, Sao, so that's your armor protection. Kleem, I'm. Bu, Buva, Swaha, Om, Dig Bun, Hum, Astraya. So you can do it standing up. It is recorded. I will do a recording up close and send it to you all so you know it. Yeah. So yeah, it's a beautiful, really, I've found a big difference in my life since I've been doing it, and maybe it's psychosomatic, I don't know, but even if it is, that's whatever works.
Well, as long
So-
as it's working, that's all.
That's right, it's as long as it's working. It's working with Bija mantras. Like I said, those mantras have very high frequencies. They're one syllable sound. So as we talked about, everything has a frequency, and that frequency is the vibration that thing is vibrating at. So the Sanskrit language has very high frequency. Each letter is a deity, and has very high frequency. So this particular, a lot of the sequence of mantra is very strong protection. Okay, so we'll do it one more time, and then I'm going to get you to lie down. Okay. Okay. I'm clean, so clean. I'm clean, so clean. I'm Bhuva, Swaha, Om. Dig, burn. Hum, Asraya, Pat. Okay, beautiful. Come to lie down. Now the nice relaxing part. The part you've all been waiting for. So again, there's things like, drums, which we didn't do. I was going to do through the practice, we didn't. We have drums that are also, drumming is very powerful protection. The conch, powerful protection, that's why they use it. The sound bowls, also very good for clearing spaces and negativity out of your home, that type of thing. Incense, smoke is also hugely protective and clearing for negativity, which is why in the fire we immerse ourselves in the smoke at the end. And the crystals as well. So the mantras we will talk about as we go into the meditation. Okay. I'm going to turn the light down so you don't have it in your eyes, and whoever watches the recording will be lying down with their eyes closed, and they won't want to see me anyway. Okay. So as you are now lying flat on your backs, again bring your awareness to your body on the floor and the thin layer of connection where your body is touching the mat. That thin layer of connection where your body is touching the mat. Feel a sense of being grounded. Feel the floor supporting you. Feel yourself softening in your physical body and dropping into the floor. Have an awareness of your breath at the nostrils. Allowing a natural inhale and a longer, slower exhale. As you exhale, feel the whole of your body softening. Letting go of any need to hold on to anything. Whole body is becoming soft and sinking into the floor. We're going to have the body awareness so you can connect to the entirety of your physical being. And And as we do the body scan, the connection to the physical being, feel a sense of gratitude for each of the parts we move through. And starting, allow yourself to have an intention for this meditation. And say it to yourself 3 times now. Bring your awareness to your right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, the palm of your right hand, the back of your hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, right armpit, right side of the waist, hip, thighs, knee, shin, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, have an awareness of your right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the whole of your spinal cord, the whole of your spinal cord, the whole of your spinal cord. Have an awareness of your right buttock, left buttock, the whole of your back lying on the mat. Back of the skull, top of the skull, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, eyebrow center, eyebrow center, eyebrow center, right eye, left eye, eyeballs just floating in your head. Right cheek, left cheek, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, both nostrils, upper lip, lower lip, thin layer of connection where the lips meet, your jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, center of the chest, center of the chest, center of the chest, diaphragm, navel, abdomen, pelvis. Whole body parts, feeling a sense of gratitude for your physicality. Awareness of your whole right arm and right leg, the whole right side of your body, the whole right side of your body, the whole right side of your body. Have an awareness of the left arm and left leg. Full sense of gratitude. Left arm and left leg. Whole left side of the body. Whole left side of the body. Whole left side of the body. Have an awareness of the backs of your legs, buttocks, the whole of your spine, back of your skull. Gratitude for the whole back of your body, whole back of your body, whole back of your body. Awareness of the fronts of your legs, abdomen, navel, chest, face. Gratitude for the whole front of your body, whole front of your body, whole front of your body. Feeling into your whole body all at once, your whole body all at once, your whole body all at once. Gratitude for your whole body. Bring your awareness back to your breath at the nostrils. Awareness of breath. This breath is your purification. This breath moves through the entirety of your physical body, shifting energy, clearing, activating. Control of the nervous system. As you inhale, feel that you are inhaling at the navel center, your internal sun, and draw the energy on the inhale up towards the space between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, allow that energy to go back from the eyebrows back to the navel center. See it as a golden thread of light. Inhale up, exhale back to the navel. Just focus on the breath. See this golden light. As this golden light is moving from your navel to your third eye center, Feel it starting to expand through every cell of your body. That your body is a sponge. This vibrating particles of light is like a sponge, and it is absorbing this golden light. And this golden light is protective, impenetrable. Anything that is in your cells, in your molecules, in the atoms of your being that isn't meant to be there is being dissolved by this golden light. Feel this light seeping like nectar into your being, moving through all of your organs, your bones saturated, your blood flowing with this golden vibratory light, removing and dissolving all negativity. Anything that is stuck there, removing it. Feel this light moving through your flesh, your muscles, and out through your skin. Feel it seeping through your skin, and as it seeps through your skin, it starts to radiate out around your body. Feel yourself encapsulated in this golden, radiant light that is forming an impenetrable golden egg protection around you. That nothing can penetrate. That is negative. That is harmful to you. This is your force field. This is your armor. Feel yourself bathing, immersed in this sea of golden light around you. Anything that you have been carrying throughout your life that is holding you back, that is preventing you from becoming fearless, because fear is the greatest crippler of life. Moving through all of that to be fully empowered. Allow yourself to feel this armor of protection, this force field of courage, of personal power. Feel yourself now encapsulated encapsulated in this golden protection. Know that at any time you can bring this into your life and surround yourself with this golden egg, this armor. Visualize it as an impenetrable force field. Draw on the courage of your navel chakra and fill yourself with this golden light. This vitality, this life force. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body on the floor. Feel the solidity of the floor beneath you. Feel yourself clean, clear, light, protected, empowered, strong, fearless. Listen to sounds in the distance. And move from sound to sound. Listen to sounds in the room. Move from sound to sound. Stretch your body any way you feel. When you're ready, turn to your side. Slowly make your way up to seated when you're ready. Take your time. I'm going to get you slowly. Make your way to standing. So another practice that helps raise our vibrations and creates a strong protection is joy. Sense of joy in our life, letting go of all of the heavy stuff. So just while we stand here, start to slowly move your hips, move your legs, move your arms. Just move with the music. Don't be shy. Nobody cares what you're doing. And just move. That energy moving through your body. Start to shake your legs. Shake your hands, shake your arms. Get that lymph going. Get the energy happening through your body. Move it up. Don't be shy, nobody cares. Get that energy happening. Don't be vulnerable. your life force. Shake your hips. Get that energy moving through your body. The heart pumping. Feel how good it is to be alive. Breathe. Breathe. Well done, everybody.
Oh gosh.
Come to sit on your mat. Well done. Turn the light on. Okay. So, the idea is to move out of whatever you're stuck in. To make a conscious choice. To move it. Because nobody can do it for you. Nobody can do it. No one can shuffle shit for you. Only you can do it. There's signposts, there's tools, there's techniques, there's tricks. But it's up to you how you do it. Your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your life. Do you want to live your life as a, what do you call it? I'll pick somebody, a victim. Thank you. Victim is a good one. Yeah, of somebody else's manipulation. Even if they don't know they're manipulating you, but you're letting them do it, or you have let them do it. I mean, it can even be way back. It can be 40 years ago. And we're still carrying that, what happened to me when I was 10. Still carrying the sexual abuse that happened to me when I was 7. Still carrying, the other trauma, whatever traumas we've had. The childbirths, the miscarriages, the loves, the losses. Who's done this to me? Who's done that to me? It's not empowering us. It's not serving us. It's a lesson we can learn from. It's a lesson we can move forward from. We can go, okay, so this is how that behavior, that's the result. I don't want to know anybody that behaves like that. And having the guts, if someone does come in and start treating you like that, get rid of them out of your life. Don't feel you have to be friends with everybody. Don't feel you have to pander to everybody. It's really about becoming very courageous. Believing in yourself. Knowing it's all within you. It's all within
selfish.
you. Yeah, selfish. But it's not
No.
self-love.
Self-love.
It's self-love.
Selfish to them.
Yeah,
Self-love
yeah,
to
it's
us.
self-love, self-respect. It's self-respect. We wouldn't what we don't want anyone to do to us, why do we allow that? So it's just about stepping up. So thank you. Anybody want to share or ask any questions or share something or whatever?
It was beautiful, just I'm struggling because I wasn't well, so.
You've done very well, Betty. You got really pummeled this afternoon.
Yeah. Well, this is my first 12 months that I'm looking after myself.
Good.
I was 75 years, I looked everybody else.
Exactly.
But this is my
So you know
first
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know exactly. It's like it's not saying you can't love people, you can't do things for people, you can't give them, everything.
Mm.
But when it comes to draining you and taking away from your life,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have to learn to be stronger. Yeah. So thank you.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Thank
It's
you.
very powerful too.
Thank you. So we're just going to close with the Om Shanti. So bring your hands together, Namaskar. Rub your palms loosely together. Bring them to stillness. Place the palms over your closed eyes. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release hands over your face, your throat, back to your heart. Always come back to gratitude. That's the secret source of everything. Grateful for what we have, not for what we don't have. And back to Namaskar. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Jai Ma. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste to everybody. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.